evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Grand Concourse and 149th Street here in the Bronx. We are at Hostos Community College for the Women's Community College Championship Final between Queensborough Community College and Kingsborough Community College. Lucky Ngamwajasat along with Jason Greene giving you all the play-by-play action here from Hostos as the underdog, Kingsborough Community College Wave, try to upset the Lady Tigers of Queensborough, the defending champions. Jason, we talked about coaches, Coach Medina and Coach Katasha Artis, and we have two conflicting styles. You have Kingsborough, the up-and-down, run-and-gun type team, against Queensborough, the defensive-minded half-court time. Talk about tonight's game, man.
Well, Queensborough, they love to box out and get their own rebounds. They clean up the glass very well. And they also shoot the three-point shot very, very well. Now, Kingsborough, yet they started in January, unlike any other team. Instead of forfeiting their game, the first 6 games, they started in January. But they've been practicing since November. They're running the gun team. They're going to look to give the ball to Stephanie Moody, who's a big rebounder. Esther Farmer's going to shoot the ball well, and Rochelle Tomlinson.
For the start of tonight's game, we have some festivities that will take place. We'll have the CUNY Honor Guard from Public Safety Training Academy with specialist Thomas Rodriguez. And I guess, Jason, this is the first of the Queensborough-Kingsborough matchup, as we'll have later on the men's matchup between these two schools.
Yeah, and Hostess, who was in the women's game in the semifinals, they had a chance. It was a really tight game versus Kingsborough in the women's semifinal, and Hostess lost 9 straight shots. And Kingsborough took advantage of that, and they won by a final score of 64-59. Queensborough just outshot BMCC, lit them up on the court, a lot of three-point shots. Jennifer Greene took over that game, and it's a deserving Queensborough, the number 1 seed, versus the number 3 seed, Kingsborough Wave. That's Joe Tribuzio, a longtime PA, you hear in the background.
Yes, Joe will be doing all our introductions, and we're just getting set for the honoring of the CUNY Honor Guard, from Public Safety Training Academy. With the lead is specialist Thomas Rodriguez. Let's give you tonight's starting lineups. First, for the Kingsborough Community College Wave, Esther Farmer, one of the players of the year in the CUNYAC Conference, starts along with Rochelle Tomlinson in the backcourt. Stephanie Moody, May Carolyn Owayangoran. Now, she actually hurt herself on Tuesday night, but we talked to Coach Veronica, and we found out that she was injured, but was able to recover for tonight's game.
Yeah, she landed pretty bad on her left ankle. It was a severe sprain. But we saw at the Water Club yesterday when they gave their festivities and their awards out, and she was fine. The trainer did a very good job here at Hostess, and she's playing tonight in the starting lineup. That's great courage.
Is the Public Safety, from the Public Safety Training Academy, the CUNY Honor Guard.
All right, we'll throw it over to Joe, and we'll get started for the opening festivities.
Yes. Rodriguez, we have Officer Simon, Officer Moore, and Officer Ferrero. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome to sing our national anthem, Ms. Michelle Quintero Williams.
So proudly we hailed at the say just that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Michelle Quintero Williams with our national anthem. As the honor guard now makes their way out of the gymnasium.
She's been singing all year at Hostos. She's also a student, so it's a great privilege for her to sing here in the finals.
Very fitting that she is singing here at Hostos Community College. Of course, located here in the Boogie Down Bronx. Unfortunately for some of the home fans, Hostos did not make it to the final, but expect to hear 2 competitive basketball games. And we'd like to remind you that this broadcast on CUNYathletics.com is sponsored by the Hospital for Sexual Service, specialists in mobility. Think of us as CUNYAC's all-star team for sports medicine. All right, fans, we're going to be greeted by Vice Chancellor of CUNY, Gary Williams, for a few words here.
Dr. Lisa Montgomery.
Along with Vice President for Student Development here at Hostos, Dr. Lisa Montgomery.
Good afternoon. What an exciting time to be at Hostos Community College. It's a great occasion for you as students to show your pride and for you to get involved in some of the co-curricular activities we have available for all day long. I've been excited about coming here. I left my office early, rushed over here, parked my car, hopefully someone won't get towed. Walked into the building, started taking my coat off, and Dean Cruz ran up to me and said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm getting ready to get suited up." He said, No, you're not here to play. You're just here to bring people." So I don't get to play. But at any rate, I understand we're going to see some really outstanding basketball tonight. So thank you for this opportunity to be here and share in this wonderful experience with you.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Vice Chancellor of the City Universities of New York, Mr. Gary Moore. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is game time. Tonight's women's basketball matchup will feature the Kingsborough Community College Wave versus the defending champion Queensborough Community College Tigers. For Kingsborough, the head coach is Natasha Artis. Assistant coaches are Veronica Sherman and Ricky Ryanks. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet tonight's starters for the Kingsborough Community College Wave. Starting at the guard position, a sophomore from Springfield Gardens, New York, number 5, Rochelle Tomlinson. At the guard position, a sophomore from Brooklyn, New York, number 22, Natalie Romo. At the forward position from Brooklyn, New York, a sophomore, number 3, Esther Farmer. At the forward position, a sophomore, also from Brooklyn, number 11, Stephanie. And at the forward position, a freshman from Brooklyn, New York, number 13, May Carolyn Oyankorin. Ladies and gentlemen, the Kingsborough Community College Wave. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the Queensborough Community College Tigers, your head coach is Joseph Medina, assistant coaches are David Chambers and Sabrina Moore. Starting at the guard position, a sophomore, number 20, Katrina Robinson. At the guard position, a sophomore, number 22, Jennifer Greene. And at the guard position, a freshman, number 32, Zapocha Bethea. At the forward position, a freshman, number 40, Sahara Mirage. And at the forward position, a freshman, number 41, Melissa De Jesus. Ladies and gentlemen,
All right, your starting lineups for both teams. For Queensborough, defending champions looking for their second title and overall their second title in a row. Katrina Robinson, Jennifer Greene, Kanja Bethea, Sahara Maria, Melissa De Jesus, and for Kingsborough, Esther Farmer, Rochelle Tomlinson, Stephanie Moon, May Carolyn Oyangaran, and Natalie Poveromo. Officials tonight are Joel Flax and Pat DeForte. And we are just about ready to get underway here at Hostos Community College. Yes.
I asked assistant coach before Kingsborough, how do you assess Jennifer Green is a hot shooter, so who's going to defend her? And they said they're going to play zone. You think is that going to be smart? Instead of man-to-man?
Well, zone defense sometimes can confuse shooters, and if you're not having a good night as a shooter, you get cold. So it could be an interesting strategy to employ here against Queensborough Community College.
Dr. Lisa Montgomery to center court for the ceremonial tip-off. Let's give them a nice round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so Dr. Lisa Williams and the Chancellor Gary Moore will now, Vice Chancellor Gary Moore will now have the ceremonial tip-off at center court. Of course, here in the CUNY Athletic Conference, these are student athletes, and we emphasize student first. Now, Commissioner Zach Ikovich now headed to center court to participate.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gary Moore and Dr. Lisa Montgomery with the ceremonial tip-off. Ceremonial.
The officials now,
Ceremonial first play of the game, ladies and
players are so jacked up they thought that was the actual tip-off.
gentlemen. The official basketball of the CUNY Athletic Conference. Good luck, folks.
But now we are actually ready for some basketball. Queensborough in white and blue, white uniform, blue trim. Kingsborough in blue and orange, blue uniform with orange piping. As De Jesus wins the tip for Queensborough.
The tip is controlled by Queensborough. We are
This is Bethea, hands it off over to Robinson, and it's put up and in. Shot from the right wing.
Well, they found Morale right inside, and it was, again, good ball movement by Queensborough. They're going to do that every day.
All right, this is Tomlinson, has it on the right wing, now over to left wing. This is back over to Tomlinson. Swings it out. Three-point attempt, no good, off the mark, rebounded by De Jesus. It's not kept in bat live, and Kingsborough retains possession. Tomlinson has the ball. Tomlinson swings it out over to left wing. Poveromo hands out over to Esther Farmer. Farmer gets inside, loses a handle, but recovered by Oyangaran. Oyangaran tries to get over to Tomlinson. She's fouled by Sahara Marat, and Tomlinson will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws.
Well, already Queensborough is playing good defense, and they're pressuring Kingsborough to move the ball inside. And Morale she stood her ground, but she had no chance but to get the foul.
Tomlinson's first shot, up and in. Michelle Tomlinson, from a sophomore from Springfield Gardens, New York, went to Campus Magnet High School, misses off the side of the rim, left side, no good, and was rebounded by Queensborough. Bethea has the ball, 2-3 zone look here by Queensborough. Shot from the right wing, three-point shot, no good. Rebounded inside by Queensborough, and the putback is good by Sahara Marat. So 4 points in the early going, 4-1 to score, 18-34 remaining here in the game. Poveromo hands it out over to Thompson left wing. Tomlinson. Man-to-man look here. Ball's deflected on the floor away from Farmer. She recovers. Has it at the top of the key. Passes over Tomlinson left wing. Over into the left corner is Oyangari. Inside, bad pass, telegraphed, and intercepted by Marat. Marat hands it out over to Bethea. Shot up, no good from the left wing. Rebounded by Farmer. Hands it out over to Thompson. Set up the offense from the top of the circle. Tomlinson. Guarded tightly by Bethea. Dribbles left side. Pounds inside, kicks it back out, right wing. 3-point shot by Farmer, off the side rim, no good. And rebounded by Queensborough, Melissa De Jesus. This is Bethea. Stolen away there by Poveromo. 2-on-3 break, and she traveled.
That was good defense by Jennifer Greene. Greene, who was intent for that pass, she ran back and had good pressure. Her and De Jesus had the pressure, and Poveromo was called for turnover.
Bethea has the ball. Again, that zone look here from Kingsborough. We said that in the early going. Passes out. This is a nice down inside pass from the left side, no good. The layup attempt by De Jesus does not go. Well, Yangarin has it, and Kingsborough will take over in the half-court set. 4-1 to score. A little over 17 minutes remaining here in the first half. Just getting underway here from Hostos Community College. Well, Yangarin, left wing. Pass kicks it out to her left corner. This is Poveromo. Poveromo top of the key. Poveromo back over to Thompson, right wing. This is Esther Farmer from the right corner. 3, it's good. Tie game, 4-4.
Well, Farmer missed her first 3-point shot. This time they found her wide open for the easy 3.
All right, this is Bethea. Has it on the left side. Jumps over the top, gets it inside. Trying to find it, De Jesus. Stolen away by Esther Farmer. Farmer brings up on the right side. Kingsborough going right to left on your radio dial. This is Poveromo. Poveromo has it, top of the circle, sets up the offense. Hands it over left wing, Rochelle Tomlinson. Tomlinson guarded by Bethea. Tomlinson drives left wing. Gets it, well, doesn't get away with the travel there. And yet another turnover for Kingsborough.
Well, that time, good defense by Bethea. And Bethea and De Jesus, and she was looking for the least one lane to pass the ball to make Carolyn. Instead, she traveled.
4-4 the score. Just over 16 minutes remaining here in the first half. Championship game here on CUNYathletics.com. Pass inside for De Jesus is intercepted. Pushing it up is now Esther Farmer. Farmer will try the shot from the right side, no good. Rebound by Poveromo. Poveromo resets it over, hands it over to Oyangarin. And now Tomlinson will set up the offense from the left side. Hands over top of the circle is Poveromo. Swings it over to Oyangarin in left wing. Guarded by De Jesus. Swings it inside. Gets it in. Ball is stolen away from Stephanie Moody, and pushing it up is Bethea along the right side. Shot off the mark, no good by Bethea. She gets her own rebound, puts it back up and in.
Second chance points, and that's what happens. Queensborough, this is what happened in the last game versus BMCC. They miss a shot, but they get the rebound and get the score back.
6-4 the score, 15-20 remaining. Michelle Tomlinson passes it out of bounds and into the Queensborough bench. Bad pass there by Tomlinson. And yet another turnover. It's an early storyline so far here, Jays. The turnover is being committed by Kingsborough.
Yeah, a little sloppy play right now for Kingsborough. And even though they're only down by 2 at this point with 15-14 remaining, De Jesus, Melissa De Jesus, she was limping before at the last turnover, so that's going to be a question mark for Queensborough.
Turnaround jump shot inside is no good by Sahara Marar. Gets rebound, is recovered there by Bethea. She puts it back up and in.
And again, Bethea gets a rebound after Marar's missed shots. She dribbles once and makes a shot.
Here's Thompson left wing. Hands it out over Oyangarin. Drives, gets inside DeZius. Stays down the baseline. Loses the handle of the ball. It's another turnover. Ball still loose. Recovered by Moody. Moody puts it back up. No good, but she's fouled before she gets the shot off, and she'll go to the line and shoot 2 free throws.
That's interesting because Katrina Robinson had the ball in her hands, and she just dropped the ball. And Robinson will get charged with the foul. That ball, that whole scenario right there underneath the basket was very tricky and should have been Queensborough ball.
Well, nevertheless, what happened is Kingsborough's foul shot. First free throw up by Moody's up and in. Moody, a sophomore from Brooklyn, New York, went to James Madison High School, one of my old stomping grounds. Moody sets and shoots the second free throw. It's up and in. 8-6 the score line. Queensborough with a 2-point lead. 14:39 remaining. All right, Bethea brings it up. Along the right side, guarded by Tomlinson. Another, looks like a 2-1-2 zone here. Pass inside over to Marah. Kicks it back out. Right wing jump shot off the mark by Jennifer Greene. Rebounded by Oyangarin. She loses the handle on the basketball. Recovered by Greene. Bethea has it on the left wing. Bethea, and they're going to get a reach-in foul call here on Esther Farmer.
The play, well, Moody had a chance to grab that steal, and that was a clean pass right past Moody. Farmer reaching in got the foul.
Side out here for the Lady Tigers as Greene will inbound. Tries to find the pass over to Bethea. Check that to Marah, but knocked out of bounds and will remain Queensborough basketball.
Well, Moody got a piece of that, that's why.
Dumped out inside over to De Jesus. Finds a cutting Bethea to the basket. She lays up and in.
That's 6 straight points for Zakala Bethea, and Bethea has been very, very good for the Lady Tigers.
All right, it's Farmer. Right wing jump shot is off the side of rim, no good. Offensive rebound here for Poveromo. She got away with a double dribble there. Poveromo has the left wing. Gets out Oyangarin, drives down the baseline, goes with the reverse layup, no good. Rebounded by Moody, put back, no good. Ball still loose, and finally rebounded by Marah.
That reverse layup, when you have 3 Tigers in the way, that's not a smart decision.
Bethea brings it up. Guarded by Tomlinson, has the top of the key. Swings it, bounce pass inside, stolen away by Poveromo. Poveromo has it knocked away by Greene. And it will remain Kingsborough basketball. So far, a little bit of sloppy play. 6 turnovers here by Kingsborough and 3 turnovers by Queensborough.
Well, Bethea had the right idea to pass the ball to Greene, but it was just too low of a pass.
Kingsborough only shooting 14% from the field, only hitting 1 of 7 so far. Here's Tomlinson, hands it over Poveromo right side. Guarded by Greene. Here's Onyanguin left wing. Guarded by De Jesus. Onyanguin dribbles out right side. Looks for the pass, finds Poveromo right side. Poveromo will get called for another travel, doing a ball fake, but moving her pivot foot. Again, another turnover here.
And you got to credit Jennifer Greene for that great pressure.
That's the 7th turnover for Kingsborough Community College. This is Bethea. Brings it up, top of the key. Drives in the lane, kicks it back out, left wing. Katrina Robinson passes out over to Greene. Greene from the top of the arc, no good. Rebound by De Jesus. The turnaround jumper inside the lane, no good. Knocked out of bounds, last touch by Queensborough.
Well, a good idea by Melissa De Jesus. That's her job, just get the rebounds. But it was a poor missed shot, and it went out of bounds. Kingsborough ball.
All right, Tomlinson will bring it back up for Kingsborough Community College. 10-6 to score, 12:35 remaining. Queensborough with a 4-point lead. Early and going. Oyangarin drives left wing, gets inside, and they're calling for another travel. That is the 8th turnover by Kingsborough.
May Callan, she was going in the lane, and she was trying to pass it out like an outlet pass, but she stepped. Too many steps there, and that's why it was travel.
Kingsborough getting called for really blatant traveling calls. Here's Bethea gets inside, finds Jesus left wing under the basket, puts it up and in.
Well, that's a very good spin move by Bethea, and she found De Jesus off her left shoulder right near Kingsborough's bench. She took 2 steps and drove it in for 2 points.
And we'll take a timeout here to tell you about the CUNY Basketball Championships on CUNY TV. The 44th Annual CUNY Athletic Finance and Basketball Championships will be seen on CUNY TV. CUNY College men's and women's finals will be played on Friday, February 29th at Hostos Community Colleges, with production services provided by BronxNet. The Senior College men's and women's finals will be played on Friday, February 27th at the City College of New York, with production services by Time Warner and Staten Island Cable. Complete schedule championship game on CUNY TV follows. Women's Senior College Championship Sunday, March 8th at 1 p.m. Men's Senior College Championship Sunday, March 8th at 3 p.m. CUNY TV is the cable channel station of the City University of New York, as seen on cable channel 75 in all 5 boroughs of New York City.
Well, so far, are you surprised with the 8 turnovers? I'm not, because in JUCO, you hear there's going to be a lot of turnovers. We expect that. But the way Queensborough is shown that they can control that, only come in only 4 turnovers so far. That's why number 1 seed. They're a more polished team.
Well, the turnovers certainly are plaguing Kingsborough, but they're only down by 6 points. And still very early on here. Under 12 minutes here in the first half. 12-6 the lead. Queensborough Community College over Kingsborough. Pass inside. Finding Moody. Kicks it back out. Oyangare loses the handle. Recovered by Poveromo on the right wing. Kicks it back out along the right side. Driving inside was Tomlinson. Gets the ball stolen away for her by Mirage. And it'll be Queensborough basketball. Here's Jennifer Greene. Left wing three off the side of rim. No good. Rebound by De Jesus. Ball is lost, but she recovers. Still loose under the basket. Put back on De Jesus. Does not go. But she's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Well, right before that, Thompson got the foul. Right before that, Jennifer Greene looked like there could have been a foul on Esther Farmer on that 3-point shot, but the refs swallowed their whistle.
First free throw by De Jesus is off the side rim, no good. Melissa De Jesus, a freshman from Queens, went to Queens Vocational High School. De Jesus with the second free throw. It is good. 13-6 the lead. 11:28 remaining for Queensborough Community College. Largest lead of the game so far.
De Jesus now with 3 points.
All right, Tomlinson brings it up against Bethea. Along the right side, kicks it out over Pomeromo on the left wing. Down on the left baseline. This is now over to Tomlinson right wing. Tomlinson drives inside, kicks back over to Pomeromo.
Number 4 is Brittany Lockley just second the game.
Yep. Tomlinson with the floater from the left wing, no good. Rebounded by Mara.
That's an awkward shot by Rochelle Tomlinson. Too hard of a shot.
Bethea has it atop the key. 2-3 zone look here for Kingsborough. This is Bethea. Drives right side. Finds it out over Mara. Kicks it back out to Jennifer Greene. Right wing three. Off the side rim, no good. Offensive rebound here by Mara. Putback does not go, but she's fouled. Looks like by Moody. And she'll go to the line and shoot 2 free throws.
Mara stood in the way. There were 2 Kingsborough defenders, Stephanie Moody and Brittany Lockley, and they just stood there as Mara just drove in the lane, got the rebound, and now she goes to the line. Stephanie Moody gets the foul.
So Moody gets the foul. That's her first foul, 13th foul. Raw, first free throw up, and too strong, no good. Shahara Mara, a freshman forward from Queens, New York, went to Valley Stream High School. Mara sets and shoots. It's good. 14-6 the score line. Kingsborough 1 for 8 from the field. A full court pressure here from Queensborough Community College. And they're going to get Mara for a ticky-tack foul on Brittany Lockley, who just checked in, as Jay said.
Well, Mara got her 5th point and now got her 2nd foul.
See if Coach Medina will keep her out on the floor. Right, important player, and we get an inadvertent whistle, or inadvertent buzzer there.
We had that
reset the play.
all semifinals. There was 7 times that happened in the men's game. Well, as we take this time out, I mean, I'm not surprised the way Queensborough. We said that they're a much better rebounding team than Kingsborough is, and clearly as Zakondra Bethea is, she's been very good. She's been leading their team. Jennifer Greene's been missing 3-point shots. She's a 3-point specialist, but she's been missing shots left and right. But Queensborough capitalizes on those missed shots because they get the rebound and they score. Kingsborough has not been having the benefit of the doubt.
Again, second chance points. I mean, 7 offensive rebounds here for Queensborough Community College. They have 11 overall. 8 rebounds for Kingsborough Community College. Second chance points, and that's one of the key factors that we spoke to. The assistant coach for Kingsborough, Veronica Sherman, that was one of the key points. As a free layup here for Natalie Proveromo does not go, but she's fouled, and she'll go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. And that's where Kingsborough's getting most of their points, is at the charity stripe.
That is, and Latoya Noblen just checked in. Noblen is also a defensive specialist for Queensborough.
That's the team's 4th foul. First free throw by Proveromo goes up and in. Foul is on De Jesus, that's her first. Proveromo, sophomore guard from Fort Hamilton High School. Second free throw up and in. And we'll get another substitution here as Yangering will check in. Natalie Amrosi checks out. 2-3 zone look here. He passes out over to Jennifer Greene. Greene gets it back. Ball's loose. Here's Greene on the right wing. Hands it out over to Badea. Left wing, Katrina Robinson. Robinson just over the top of the arc. Passes out over right wing. This is Greene. Back over to Robinson. So try the left wing three. Off the side rim, no good. Ball is finally rebounded by Oyen Gorin. She'll bring the ball up. Hands out over to Tomlinson. Set up the offense on the top side. Hands out over to Proveromo. Proveromo. Swing pass over to Oyen Gorin, left wing. Guarded by De Jesus. Judge gets De Jesus to the left wing inside. We'll call a block foul. See it's either Bethea or De Jesus. And we see with Oyen Gorin, her left leg heavily taped because of that injury.
Wow, De Jesus got the foul.
Second team foul on De Jesus. Foul trouble could be a factor here for the Lady Tigers down the stretch. And they're going to call a double dribble here on Proveromo, and that's at least the third or fourth.
That's a third turnover. Second time, 2 back-to-back turnovers for her, and at the same spot, right at the top of the key. Just traveled.
I say ball handling violations, kind of basic key basketball there. You can't do that. Bethea hands over to Robinson, left wing. Robinson heads out over to Bethea, top of the key. Brings up right wing, Jennifer Greene. Greene bounce pass inside over to Noblin. Noblin gets inside. Shot off the mark, no good from in the paint. Rebound by Oyen Gorin. Oyen Gorin drives left wing. Oyen Gorin layup. It goes up and in.
Coast to coast,
And, Meg Carolyn, Oyen Gorin, she stole that ball out of Bethea's hands right underneath her, Queensborough's basket and took it coast to coast for the 2.
That's the second field goal of the game for Kingsborough. 14-10 the scoreline, 8:50 remaining. We're going to get a foul called here. Looks like it's on Oyen Gorin.
Foul is charged to number 13 of Kingsborough, Meg Marilyn Gorin.
It was right under the basket. Fourth team foul and first team foul, first personal for Oyen Gorin. Inbounds pass, looking for Jennifer Greene. Is able to save it. Along the left wing, here's out. Katrina Robinson will try the left corner three. She sinks it.
Well, maybe Katrina Robinson had other motives. Maybe she did it on purpose, but Greene made a nice save, as you said, and found Robinson for the easy 3, wide open.
Promo has it on the left wing. Passes it over to Oyen Gorin. Drifts over to the left arc. Guarded by De Jesus. Oyen Gorin setting up the offense. 10 on the shot clock. Oyen Gorin kicks it back out. Ball was lost by Brittany Lockley and stolen away by Queensborough. Here's Bethea driving down inside. Couple of fancy dribbles will try the top of the arc. Jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Tomlinson. Tomlinson running down the floor along the right side. The floater was tried to go off glass, no good. Rebounded by Greene. Bethea will bring it up. Bethea set up into the half-court offense. Swings it over to Greene. Back over to Bethea, top of the arc. Now over to Katrina Robinson, left wing. Bethea will drive inside. Bounce pass over to Greene. Try the right wing three. Off the side rim, no good. Rebounded by Noblin. The putback is up and in.
Well, and that's Noblin's job, is to clean up the glass, and that's exactly what she did. Queensborough is putting so much pressure on Kingsborough that that's why they give them the turnovers. It's tough to make a floating shot when you're off to an angle. And on that time, Greene again, she misses the shot, but Noblin gets the rebound and scores the 2.
All right, the score 19-10, 7:38 remaining. Queensborough with a 9-point lead, and we'd like to remind you here on CUNYathletics.com, health bills shouldn't make you feel sick. So go with M1 Health, the plan that works. All right, so a 9-point lead here for Queensborough Community College, and really they're just dominating. The only reason that Kingsborough is still in the game is because their ability to get to the foul line.
Yeah, and Kingsborough has been very sloppy with the ball. 11 turnovers compared to Queensborough's 4. So that's also a big factor. When you commit 11 turnovers, it's hard to win a game.
Really, the bigs for Queensborough doing the job, Sahara Mara and Melissa DeJesus, both 5 rebounds apiece, just dominating the boards right now. So both players, really, for Kingsborough, they've got to be able to push up the board, but Queensborough doing a great job of slowing down the pace of this basketball game.
They have, and when you have a Sahar Mara, who's a good defender, and you have Zakona Bethea, who's Rookie of the Year in the community college, she's a big factor for Queensborough. She reminds you of Tanika Tiberi a little bit from last year, who was Player of the Year.
All right, 7:38 remaining. Lockley checks out, and Esther Farmer checks back in. Thompson brings it up, guarded by Bethea. Swings out over to Oyangaran, left wing. Oyangaran looking to pass. Gets the top of the arc. Swings over left wing, Poveromo. Poveromo swings out over to Tomlinson. Pass inside down the baseline is Oyangaran. The layup does not go in. Rebound by Noblin. Noblin hands over to Bethea. 9-point lead for Queensborough. Bethea brings it up for the Lady Tigers. Passes it over into Bethea. Up and in. Shot does not count. Foul was on the floor. And we'll see what the foul is.
Second on May Carolyn.
Charge number 13, May Carolyn Oyangaran with second.
Team's fifth foul. Second on Oyangaran. Ball was deflected by Oyangaran. Robinson went inbounds. Stack on the inbounds. Swings it out. This is Bethea. Has the top of the arc. Swings out left wing over to Cassandra Davis. Swinging out left wing. The three-point shot by Katrina Robinson.
Katrina Robinson can shoot the ball for three. She could do a good inside ball, and this time, that's a three-point. She's a very good three-point shooter.
Robinson 2 for 3 from beyond the arc. This is Oyangaran, 22-10. Queensborough up by 12. This is Oyangaran, drives inside. We'll get a foul call here. Oyangaran fouled on the drive, and sees her walking gingerly on that left ankle and foot.
It's the team's sixth.
Yeah, and Jennifer Greene got the foul as her first. It was good between her and Cassandra Davis were trying to block that lane from May Carolyn advancing, and Greene got the foul.
Oyangaran with the first free throw. Sets. And shoots. Off the side rim, no good. I'd like to remind you fans, don't forget that you can find all the information you need on the CUNY Athletic Conference and its 15 member schools by heading online. Go to www.cunyathletics.com today. That's www.cunyathletics.com. Second free throw is up and in for Oyangaran. 22-11. Queensborough with a 11-point lead, 6:30 remaining here in the first half.
Oyangaran now with 3 points.
Katrina Robinson has the left wing. Passes it over to Jennifer Greene. Now this is over Bethea. Bethea top of the arc. Swings back out. This is Davis. Davis passes over Robinson. Loves it. There's Robinson. Ball fake. Gets inside. Kicks it back out. Robinson left wing three again. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Proveromo. Michelle Thompson brings it up. There's Oyangaran left wing. Oyangaran guarded by Davis. 15 on the shot clock. Drives left side. Gets inside. And they're going to call offensive foul on Oyangaran. And that's her third.
And that is great defense by Jennifer Greene. She planted her foot and got the offensive foul caused by Oyangaran.
Number 14, Natalie M. Rossi returns.
Natalie M. Rossi returns for Kingsborough.
Number 13,
And
Marilyn
Oyangaran has to sit with those 3 fouls.
But that makes sense because Amarasi is the same size as she is, both 5'8".
Bethea has the top of the arc. Swings it over to Katrina Robinson. Passes it back over to Bethea. Bethea kicks it back out. Right wing, Jennifer Greene. Jennifer Greene, right wing jump shot. Goes glass and in!
I don't know if Greene was expecting that, but definitely a lucky shot. But it's a good shot by Jennifer Greene. Getting off the glass, and as you said, 2 points.
Greene, the sharpshooter. 24-11, 5:20 remaining. Proveromo passes it over to Esther Farmer. Farmer left wing. Farmer hands it over to Stephanie Mooney. Back out over to Proveromo. Right wing jump shot. Off the side rim, no good. Rebound by Cassandra Davis. Passes it over, but they're racing down the right wing. Maintains her dribble. Kicks back out. Latoya Nolan back out inside down the baseline. This is Bethea. Coach Glass up and in.
Bethea did a great job driving inside. Esther Farmer just had her hands up, but she couldn't contain Bethea.
26-11, 4:45 remaining. Kingsborough in real danger here. Only 2-11 from the field. Proveromo passes over to Esther Farmer, left wing. Farmer passes it out over to Amrosi. And she'll get called for a travel. Again, another traveling violation called on Kingsborough Community College.
Yeah, Rossi, she had a good chance. I mean, she tried to pass the ball over to Moody, but she moved her foot without passing the ball, and that's a travel.
12 turnovers for Kingsborough Community College. It's proven to be their Achilles heel so far. Bethea brings the ball up for Queensborough Community College. Has it top of the key. Hands it over to Jennifer Greene. Gets inside for Noble. Posting up. Turnaround jump shot from the right side. No good. Ball's deflected. Rebound. Rochelle Thompson for the Wave. Thompson. Outlet pass. Finds Farmer. Finds over to Amrosi. The layup from the left side is good.
A very good job by Farmer. She kicked the ball out and pushed the pressure up to her side and gave one pass over to Amrosi for the 2.
26-13. 3:53 remaining. Kingsborough really needing that. This is Davis from the left wing. She drives inside, and her attempt is, before she gets the shot up, she's fouled. We'll see who the foul's on. It's on Rochelle Tomlinson, and that's her second, and that is the 17 bounce, so Queensborough now in the single bonus. Is a 1-1. Davis, a freshman from Queens, went to John Bone High School. First free throw is up and in. 14-point lead for Queensborough. So far the largest lead they've had in this game. Second free throw is up and in. As we'll get substitution here for Queensborough. Tavares checks in. Sarah Mirage checks back in. 3:49 remaining here in the first half. All right. This is Tomlinson. Tomlinson guarded tightly along the right side by Bethea. Passes over to Esther Farmer. Farmer has her right side. Finds Tomlinson, and they're going to get a foul here on Bethea with the push into Rochelle Tomlinson. And now Kingsborough in the bonus.
Well, Bethea, all she can is just put her hands up, and she got too much contact for Tomlinson. Tomlinson goes to the line.
First free throw by Rochelle Tomlinson. Up and in. I'd like to take this time to tell you, fans, did you know that Con Edison is now in its 33rd year of support for the CUNY Athletics? Sure, the relationship began all the way back in 1976. Con Edison now supports all 24 championships. Don't forget, at the conclusion of today's game, we'll be selecting, as the second free throw is in, we'll be selecting the Con Edison player of the game, so make sure to stay tuned for that. 28-15, 3:30 remaining here in the first half. Queensborough with a 13-point lead. This is Tavares. Has it on the left side. Tavares gets inside, puts up the jump shot. Off the side rim, no good. Rebounded by Marat. But she loses the ball. Fouling Farmer. And they'll go the other way for the 1-on-1 situation for Esther Farmer. Again, the free throw line has been very, very good to Kingsborough Community College.
Yeah, but that's what... this is key because now with the clock stopped, they can get the most of it by scoring all their points on the free throw line.
Really surprising. Both teams are even in terms of rebounds, but the key stat, offensive rebounds. 8 offensive rebounds for Queensborough Community College. Really has paced them to this lead.
They have. As a defensive change, Marat comes out and Melissa De Jesus comes back in.
See Medina doing a great job keeping his big players rotated and keeping fresh for the game. First free throws up and in by Esther Farmer. Farmer, one of the players of the year in the CUNY Community College All-Stars. All CUNY Community College Women's All-Stars, Esther Farmer. First free throw is up and in. Second free throw is up and in. 28-17, 3:14 remaining in the first half. As Bethea brings it up. Passes over to Cassandra Davis, right side. This is over Simone Leathers, and they're going to get Bethea for a travel. So what's good for the Goose is good for the Gander, and another traveling violation there called in this game.
Good pressure by Amawasi. She was at the same size. Bethea was trying to pass the ball. She had no chance, and she set up the pivot for it out.
Another key stat, 13 turnovers for KCC, 4 turnovers for QCC. All right, this is Rochelle Thompson. Hands it out over to Pomerone on top of the key. Jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Thompson. Kicks back out. Another jump shot, this time by Amrossi, no good. Rebounded by Bethea. Ball's loose on the floor. Scrapping along the floor, and it's a jump ball. Possession now will go to Kingsborough.
Officials call jump ball.
So jump ball. Getting very, very scrappy here. 28-17, very low scoring game. Both teams not shooting very well from the field. Kingsborough 3 for 12. QCC 39% from the field. This is Farmer driving down the right side, no good. She gets her own rebound back, put back, does sink. Farmer with her 7 points, 28-19, 2:20 to go. Bethea swings it out over to Tavares, now hovers over Davies. Now Tavares has the left wing. The shot by Leathers from the right wing, no good. Ball's deflected, out of bounds, off Melissa De Jesus. It'll be Kingsborough basketball, and you can feel the momentum change a little bit here. 28-19.
And that part, Esther Farmer, she boxed out De Jesus. That's the idea for them. They pushed out De Jesus, and that's where the ball went off her foot.
All right, at halftime, we've been informed that we'll have Coach Cecil King of the Hostos Women's Community College team, the #1 seed, who was knocked off by Kingsborough.
And Coach of the Year.
Coach of the Year in the CUNY Conference, and Sean Couch, he had our large at Bounce Magazine, and doing the television work for tonight's game. All right, this is Stephanie Moody, top of the key. Moody, and it's inside over Amrossi. He makes out Rochelle Thompson. Farmer from the left corner for the three, off the rim, no good. Rebound by Moody, put back, does not fall, still loose. Rebound by Pomeromo, kicks back out Rochelle Thompson. Farmer, left wing, and she'll reset the offense. Out to Tomlinson, she'll set it up on the top of the circle. Tomlinson swings it over right wing. Over to Farmer. Moody, top of the key. Picks it back out. Left wing. Tomlinson. Pass inside over to Pomerone. She got away with a jump shot by Farmer. Off the mark, no good. Ball's loose on the floor. Deflected out of bounds by Bethea. Bethea did not touch that ball. That ball was going to Kingsborough, but a lucky break here for the Wave.
Wow, that was interesting because Paul Vomo, she clearly traveled, but they gave, the refs gave extra life to Kingsborough. Didn't call it.
Tomlinson left wing. Thompson kicks it out over the right wing to Esther Farmer. Farmer denied the dribble drive. Over the top of the circle is Stephanie Moody. Left wing, Rochelle Tomlinson. Pomeromo top of the key. Pomeromo hands it out over to Tomlinson, and they're going to call a touch foul on Bethea. Looked like one official was about to call a travel, but officials confer, and it's a touch foul. It's on Bethea. That's her second, and the team's ninth foul, so.
Yeah, I mean, Joe Flax, who's our main official, Joel Flax, sorry, and Pat DeForty, who's the one who has the ball, the second official. DeForty had the travel call, Flax had the foul.
So Rochelle Tomlinson, who has 3 points and 3 for 4 from the free throw line today, hits her first free throw. Just over a minute remaining, 1 minute, 1 second to be exact, 28-20, the score line. Second free throw is up and off the side rim, no good. Rebound by De Jesus. Bethea along the right side. Bethea denied the dribble drive, but gets inside anyway, kicks it back out. This is Leathers. Leathers kicks out over to Jesus, and she'll reset the offense. Hands it over to Leathers. She'll try the right wing three. Off left side of the rim, no good. Rebounded. Kicked back down over to Davis. It's an air ball, but it worked out well for the Lady Tigers because Bethea was under the basket to put it back up and in.
It's like they could read each other's minds. They knew that he was going to miss that shot, but Bethea had good spots where she was. Got the ball, when didn't even touch the rim. Caught it and made the two.
25 seconds to go. This is Farmer. Kicks it out over to Moody on top of the circle. 20 seconds. Moody finds Tomlinson. Top of the circle. 10 on the shot clock. Pomeromo right wing. Over the left wing here is Farmer. Farmer will take the jump shot off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Bethea. 4 seconds. Bethea racing down the floor. Lays it up. Does not go, and that'll end the half. A blistering pace to end the half, 30-20, and well, actually, we're going to get a foul call here at the end.
Foul is charged to number 22, Kingsborough. Natalie Pomeromo, the first.
Because the foul happened with point. They're saying it's 0 on the clock, but I think that foul happened with maybe a second to go as she was driving in. Pomeromo got the foul.
First free throw's up and in for Bethea, who got fouled on that drive. Thea's second free throw is off the mark. 9 points for Thea in the first half, 31-20, and that'll end it. So, very strange game so far. Lots of turnovers, few missed shots, but an 11-point lead for Queensborough Community College.
Yeah, Queensborough has a comfortable lead at the half, and second half they're going to have to keep that momentum going. Kingsborough is just too sloppy with the ball we've seen, but they've limited their turnovers in the last 5 minutes, it seemed like. But Queensborough is out shooting them, number one, and even if they miss their shots, that's been the key. They get the rebounds and they score the two, and that's what the key is. You're not gonna make all your shots, but it's getting those rebounds, boxing out, and getting the two, and that's what counts the most. That's why they're up by 11.
All right, so again, the halftime score here at Hostos Community College. Queensborough with a 31-20 lead in the championship game. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back. All right, back here at Hostos Community College, Jason Greene along with Lucky Ngamwajasat giving you all the action, and a 31-20 lead here for Queensborough Community College. And
Well, Kingsborough, they're going to have to pick up the pace and start making their shots much better and stop getting in foul trouble. Because look at players in foul right now. Esther Farmer has 1 foul. Moody has 1 foul. Oyengori has 3 fouls. She's a big player. Rochelle Thomason with 2, and Poveromo has 1. Turnovers are also key. They got to stop turnovering the ball. 13 turnovers as a team for Kingsborough, only 6 for Queensborough.
well, one thing that Sean mentioned was that Kingsborough does not have a pure point guard, and that causes a lot of turnovers. All right, we're just about ready to get underway here in the second half.
Cecil King will join us on the broadcast shortly, and he'll take over as color for a couple of minutes, as he's our coach of the year, so he'll get his Batiste, because he knows these teams very well. He beat Kingsborough at least twice in the regular season, but lost to them in the playoffs, and he knows Queensborough because they split. So he'll get his expertise. He'll do the game with him just for a couple of minutes.
All right, so Queensborough will take over, going right to left on your radio dial. This is Bethea, guarded here by Farmer. Swings back over to the left wing. And here's Jennifer Greene, left corner 3, off the mark, rebounded by Poveromo. Poveromo, Tomlinson, Yangoran, Moody, and Farmer on the floor for the Kingsborough Community College Wave. This is Oyangoran, top of key, hands over left side. Over to Tomlinson, left wing. Poveromo will take the top of the arc, jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Tomlinson, up, no good. But she's fouled on the attempt, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
And here we go now. Queensborough back in foul trouble. And that's a second foul. Katrina Robinson, they can't afford her to get in foul trouble because she'll be out easily. And then what do? It's a lost body.
Robinson with her second foul. First free throw up by Tomlinson's up and in. Tomlinson 5 for 7 from the free throw line. As we are now joined by Coach Cecil King. Coach, thank you for joining us.
Oh, you're more than welcome.
Second free throw is off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Tomlinson, gets her own rebound back, and she'll set up the offense. 31-21 to score, 9:19 remaining here in the second half. This is Poveromo, hands it over to Tomlinson. She has the top of the arc. Check that, Farmer has the top of the arc. Now hands it over to Tomlinson. Finds a cutting Farmer, no good. Rebounded by Melissa De Jesus there. Nice ball movement execution there, but unable to get the basket there, Coach.
Yeah, you know, they're not smooth today, Kingsborough, man. But I think they're going to get it together.
Jump shot by De Jesus, off the mark. Rebound by Bethea. She puts it back up and in. And that was one of the big problems in the first half, the second chance points there, Coach.
Yeah, you're right. They're not playing to their full potential just yet, Kingsborough.
All right, here's Rochelle Thompson, hands it over to Poveromo on the right wing. Swings out over to Farmer left side. Farmer over to Tomlinson, guarded tightly there by Bethea. This is Poveromo, top of the arc. Poveromo swings out Farmer right wing. 8 on the shot clock. Now over to Moody. She'll take the jump shot from the top of the arc. No good. Rebounded by Tomlinson. Put back off glass. No good. Rebounded by De Jesus.
Gotta make those shots. Oh my God. Open jump shot and an easy layup. Gotta make it.
Kingsborough really struggling from the field now. Shooting only 17% in the first half. This is Jennifer Greene, left wing. Hands out over Bethea. Bethea, top of the arc. That's the corner. Katrina Robinson. Robinson will try the right corner 3. Off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Bethea. Another offensive rebound. Jennifer Greene gets inside. Drives the lane. Right-handed layup, no good, but she's fouled.
Oh, boy.
She'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
I tell you, Kingsborough, they don't get it together just yet. They got to take their time on offense, hit a couple of easy baskets, and give the ball to Farmer.
Coach, we talked about, during halftime about Kingsborough, they want to run. How do you kind of impose your will and up the tempo here in the second half?
One thing they can try to do, as she missed the free throw, is try to do a little press, maybe a little bit of a press, wake everybody up, just for a couple of minutes, see what happens.
Of course, Kingsborough it's kind of hard to press when you kind of fall back. They play this 2-3 type of zone
You're
defense.
right.
Is it hard to kind of press when you're playing zone defense?
It really is. When you're down like this, you better. Time is running out with 17:52. You might as well go ahead and press it up a little bit, just a little bit, change it up a little bit, but don't stay in that zone.
Second free throw's up and in, 34-21, 7:52 remaining here in the second half. And ball's deflected, somehow recovered by Farmer as she drives down the left side. Farmer running coast to coast. Pass is stolen away by Jennifer Greene. Nice defense there by Greene getting back. Greene bounce pass over to Robinson. Robinson drives left side. Layup is up and in. Perfect textbook transition defense offense there by Queensborough Community College.
You see, even Queensborough, even when they got the lead, they're still pressing to get that tempo going. They want to try to take them out now.
36-21, Queensborough Community College with the lead. Inside is Provolone trying to post up, kicks it back out. Stephanie Mooney will try the jump shot from the right side. It's an air ball, out of bounds, will go to Queensborough Community College.
It's slipping away just a little bit.
Brittany Lockley checks in. And Esther Farmer gets out. Farmer only 2 from 9 from the field. Really, their best player struggling from the field. It's kind of makes it a tough sledding win here, Coach.
I tell you, they cannot win without Farmer, so she better get involved.
Jump shot from the right corner by Greene is off the mark. It is knocked out of bounds by Tomlinson, but apparently her foot was on the line and she's out of bounds. Ball goes over to Queensborough Community College. Stack on the inbound. Robinson looking for someone to pass to, gets it out over to Mirage. And they're going to get a reach-in foul on Greene. And another foul. Looks like they'll call that on Greene and reach-in foul. And that's her second. And the team's second. Well, one thing we noticed about Queensborough, one thing that they had trouble was getting into foul trouble because Kingsborough was so aggressive driving to the basket.
That's a very, very good point. And they could get in foul trouble if they're not careful.
Michelle Thomason left wing, hands it out over Pomeromo, top of the arc. Pomeromo looking for someone to pass to, drifts over the right side, jets inside, kicks it back out of the movie, deflected, stolen away by Jennifer Greene, bounce pass over to Marat, and kicks it over to Katrina Robinson. She'll bring it up for the Lady Tigers of Queensborough. Marat hands it out over to De Jesus, over to the left block, gets inside, turnaround shot, no good, gets her own rebound, loose on the floor though. It is not. It is still loose on the floor. Recovered by Bethea. Right wing. Bounce pass, skip pass over. Jennifer Greene, left wing, 3. Air ball. Out of bounds. It'll be Kingsborough Community College basketball.
Looks like we might have a foul here. Looks like, is that 41?
They're going to get De Jesus for a third. And the team's third. So already, early foul trouble as the ball is nearly stolen away by Jennifer Greene, but she's unable to save it. Greene showing aggressive tendencies on defense, getting those hands on that basketball.
Queensborough's not playing around. They got the lead, and they're still going to try to up this lead, up-tempo this game. Oh.
Onyangori, and they trap Onyangori. It looks like a full-court pressure here from the Lady Tigers. Joseph Medina smelling blood. This is Rochelle Thompson able to break the press, getting up in the half court. Here's Lockley, right wing, guarded by Greene. Swings it over to Tabaki Moody. Left wing, this is over to Tomlinson. Kicks over to Lockley, over on the left baseline. Ball bounce pass, intro over to Provolone, was stolen away by Queensborough. Bethea has the left wing, looking to push it up, loses the basketball, stolen away by Lockley. Lockley gets it deflected. We'll see, this might be on De Jesus. No, it's on Katrina Robinson, that's her third.
Okay, now you got 2 players with 3 fouls. Like you said, that could be a problem. So I think Kingsborough should attack.
Well,
right to the basket.
Like we said, Coach, I mean, the only points Kingsborough's been getting is from the free throw line, so attacking the basket will probably be the best policy. As we'll get a jump ball here, a tie-up between Brittany Lockley and Marat. Possession hour will go to Kingsborough. We get a substitution here.
Kingsborough number 15, Gabby Gomez checks in.
Gomez checks in. As Provolone looking to try to find Gomez,
boy.
finds instead Bethea, and they'll get Bethea for a travel. So turnover there, Coach.
Kingsborough's getting a lot of opportunities to try to at least get close, and they better capitalize.
Well, it's a 15-point lead, 36-21, 15:37 remaining here in the game. Bounce pass, trying to find Tomlinson off her foot, out of bounds, and Queensborough will take over. Another turnover, and it's just continuing the sloppy play we saw in the first half.
Yeah, just a good opportunity for some team, one of these teams, to take over. They have a good shot now.
Robinson has it. Bounce pass inside over to Marab. Posting up against Moody. Trying to kicks it back out. Jennifer Greene, right wing three. Off the side rim, no good. Loose ball is rebounded by Bethea. She does not get the and one, but she'll go to the line and shoot 2 free throws.
Queensborough is very aggressive out there.
Foul structure number 14, Natalie Rossi, her first.
That's on Amrossi, that's her first. Bethea with 13 points, 6 of 8 from the field, and 1 for 2 from the line. First free throw is up and in. And once again, fans, don't forget that you can find out more information and all you need to hear about the CUNY Athletic Conference by going to, and it's 15-member schools, by heading to online. Go to www.cunyathletics.com today. That's www.cunyathletics.com today. First free throw, second free is up and in. And this game is slowly getting away from the wave. 38-21, 15:23 remaining. Kingsborough down big.
Uh-oh.
And we get a foul, and looks like an injury here to Jennifer Greene. Looks like she twisted her ankle, was trying to walk it off. And that's her third
That's
foul.
her third also. Wow.
So Green's going to have to get out of this game. Tavares will check in for Greene. So now, when your team is in foul trouble, Coach, how does that test your depth and test your bench?
Oh, man, you got to have a bench. If you don't have a bench, wow, it's a problem. That's a problem.
Gomez now taking over the ball handling duties.
Oh!
And she's got called for a double dribble. Yet another ball handling violation on Kingsborough Community College.
I'd get Farmer back in the ball game. She's had enough rest. She's got a couple of subs in the game right now who can't handle this.
Now, what is the deal with resting your star player for long periods of time? As we get
That's a very good question. Good question.
The air ball and De Jesus with the putback.
It's time. It's time to get her back in with 15 minutes to go in the game.
And we get a timeout called here by Kingsborough Community College. 40-21, 15 minutes remaining. So, Coach, you believe that Farmer's got to be in the game right now?
I think she's coming in the game right now. What's her foul situation, Farmer?
Farmer has 1 foul.
Oh, yeah. You need Farmer in this game to win this game.
So
I don't know why she's sitting over there, but she's got to get back in this game right now.
Sakona Bethea with 15 points and 7 rebounds. Melissa DeHu's 10 rebounds and 5 points on the game. Really, it's an interior domination here by Queensborough Community College.
I'm having just a little trouble hearing with this music.
Well, unfortunately, Coach can't hear me, so I'll just read another spot here. Fans, did you know that Con Edison is now in its 33rd year of support for CUNY Athletics? Sure, the relationship began way back in 1976. Con Edison now supports all 24 championships. And don't forget that at the end of conclusion of today's game, we'll be selecting Con Edison Player of the Game. So make sure to stay tuned for that.
And a nice round of applause to my lovely assistant from Kingsborough Community College.
Unfortunately, we have Joe Tribuzzo going loud on the PA, so now we have a little bit more time we can hear each other.
There we go. It's quite noisy in this gymnasium.
So Coach, as we see Farmer still not back on the floor.
No, Farmer's still on the bench. She's not in here yet.
Can you figure any reason why the Farmer would be in?
I have no idea. I'm sure the coach has a reason. Maybe she wants her to think about it a little bit more, and maybe she can help her teammates.
All right, here's Gomez. She'll bring it up the floor for Kingsborough Community College. Gomez guarded there by Tavares. Hands that over to Thompson, right wing. Thompson back over to Moody. Left wing, Gomez. Gomez looking inside. This is Proveromo. Kicks it back out to Gomez, left wing. Proveromo, top of the arc. Proveromo, bounce pass over to Tomlinson. Tomlinson tries left baseline, off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Christina Robinson. Yet another offensive possession that goes wasted by Kingsborough Community College. Chance of defense here from the pro Kingsborough crowd. This is Tavares down the right baseline. Kicks back out, right wing to Robinson. She'll try that three. Off the mark, no good, but DeHuce is there for the putback. On the left side, blaze it up and in.
All I can hear is the Kingsborough coach screaming, box out, box out. But I still don't see Farmer. I still don't see Farmer.
Tomlinson hands it out over to Moody. Left wing here's over to Gomez. Gomez looking to try to get inside. ISO on Gomez. Goes with the scoop layup. Off glass and in.
Number 15, Gabby Gomez.
Gomez with the scoop. Yeah, that's her first 2 points of the game. 42-23, 13:50 remaining here in the game. Lady Tigers with a big lead and looking at their second championship should this lead hold. This is inside the turnaround shot by Murad, no good. Loose ball, still loose. Finally rebounded by Moody. And they're going to call Gomez for a travel. Another turnover.
Wow.
The 20th turnover of the game.
Wow.
20 turnovers compared to only 9 turnovers for Kingsborough. Check that, Queensborough, and you can't win with that many turnovers.
Cannot win. 13:35 left. They're going to have to make a couple of stops here, make a run. And without Farmer, it is over if they don't get her in.
2-3 zone look. Here's Tavares. Tavares gets inside. The scoop runner layup. Offside rim, no good. Rebound by Amrasi. Passes out over to Gomez. Gomez looking to push. Gomez. Bounce pass over to Thompson, right wing. Man-to-man defense here from the Lady Tigers. Bounce pass over to Pomerolo. Now over to Gomez, left wing. Gomez gets inside the lane. Bounce back, kicks it back out. Tomlinson steps back. Jump shot. Blocked. Queensborough takes it over. Bethea drives down the left side. Bethea set up the offense, slows it down. Looks like a 3-2 zone defensive look here from Kingsborough. Tavares drops, pops, no good. Offensive rebound, no good for Morale, but she'll go to the line and shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, boy.
Well, tempo certainly has picked up here in this half, Coach, but it's not looking to the favor of Kingsborough.
Queensborough, it looks a little tired, but they're still coming at you with a couple of players with 3 fouls. They're still coming at you. They're still trying to control tempo of this game.
What made them so tough being the number 1 seed when you played against them? What made them so tough? Queensborough.
They got athletes. They all know their roles. They know where to go. They don't do too much. They complement each other. Very good team. Very good. I think we beat them once. They beat us once. Both by 6-point differences.
Simone Letters checks in for Queensborough Community College. As Murrah will attempt his second free throw. Murrah sets, shoots. Good. 43-23, a 20-point lead. So plenty of time remaining in this game, but Kingsborough must get some baskets if they want to get back into it.
And
Here's
QCC still
Sorry,
pressing. They're still pressing, QCC, boy. They're trying to up-tempo this game.
Here's Moody along the left corner. Hands out over to Promaromo. Promaromo on the top of the key. Bounce pass inside. Backdoor cut for Tomlinson. Layup no good. Offensive rebound by Moody, but she loses it. But we get a whistle. And we'll stay right here. Inbounds pass here for Kingsborough. Great execution there, by the way, but unable to get that basket. Tomlinson bounce passes over to Moody left wing. Moody now over to Pomeromo. Hands out over to Gomez. Gomez will take it to the top of the circle. Look out, right wing Tomlinson. Double team. Somehow gets it over Pomeromo. The shot no good, but she
Nice
draws
pass.
the contact.
Nice
Will go
pass.
to the line.
Foul is charged to number 40.
You do see the passing be a little bit more improved here in the second half by Kingsborough, but unable to execute and getting those points to go
Exactly
down.
right. Good passes, good shots, but they're not putting them in.
And that is the name of the game. Here's first free
Oh,
throws
my
up and it's off
goodness. Missed the
the
free
side
throw.
of the rim.
They're getting their shots and they're getting their free throws. They're getting opportunities, but they're not capitalizing on it. And I think Farmer might be getting ready to come back in.
So Noblin checks out.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, boy.
Farmer's not checking back in. Second free throw's up and in. And Farmer's just kind of scratching her head why she's not in the game.
Wow. Very interesting.
43-24, 12-15 remaining. It's Bethea against a 2-3 zone defense. Tavares. Now back over to Bethea. Left wing. Guarded tightly there by Tomlinson. And this is Leathers. Leathers gets inside. And looks like she drew the blocking foul.
Foul is charged to number 14 of Kingsborough.
That's on Amrosi. That's her second.
Second.
And the foul was on the floor, so a non-shooting foul. So a side out here for Queensborough Community College. Inside over to Noblin. Noblin kicks it back out. Tavares open for the left wing three. It's good!
Oh, wow.
Point goal, Stephanie Tavares.
Tavares hitting a big three-point shot.
Big
A
three.
22-point lead. Tomlinson hands over to Pomeromo. Guarded tightly by Leathers. Tries to hand over to Gomez. And they're going to get a touch foul here on Bethea. And now, Kingsborough's in the penalty.
Yep, might be in the bonus.
That's a third on Bethea, so the only source of good news here for Kingsborough is that they are getting to the free throw line with regularity. First end of a 1-and-1 is up and rolls in.
Well, look who's coming in.
Well, it's Esther Farmer, and not a moment too soon with their team down by 21.
Yes, oh boy.
Second free throw is up. Does not get the friendly roll, rebounded by De Jesus. That is her 12th rebound. Simone Leathers brings it up. Brings it out over to Tavares, left wing. Now over to De Jesus, kicks it back over to Tavares. Jump shot off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Poveromo. Poveromo trying to dribble down the left side. Trying to look for some help and finally finds Tomlinson. As Kingsborough finally stems the tide. A swing pass over on the left corner. This is Moody. She sinks the shot.
Yeah. She stuck a couple of those in our team on Tuesday. She's a nice little shooter.
46-27, 10:58 remaining here in the second half. 2-3 zone look. Here's Bethea. Ball fake passes over to Jesus left wing. Gets inside, kicks it back out. Over to Leathers. Try the right corner shot off the mark, no good. Rebound by Tomlinson, but she loses the handle of the basketball out of bounds. And it'll belong to Kingsborough Community College for the side out.
Not too late. 10:44. They can still make this comeback.
Poveromo checks out, and Farmer checks back in. So she's very well rested, to say the least. Here's Tavares, try the left corner, three, off the mark, no good. Rebound, offensively, covered by Noble, kicks it back out. This is Bethea for three, no good. Rebounded by Gomez, and they're going to get a foul called here. Looks like on Tavares, and we'll have another 1-on-1 situation on this end. The 18th foul, and we'll get a 30-second timeout by Queensborough and Coach Medina. And Coach, I mean, it's been a wild so far second half with Farmer on the bench. Now she's back in the game. What can you expect her to do here?
You know, they have an outside shot, 10:30. There's still some time here. But like they're in the bonus already. They gotta make free throws. Have a couple of stops. Queensborough's in foul trouble. Kingsborough now has to take the game to Queensborough.
Well, they have to up the tempo as
yes, they do. Might have to press a little bit also. Might.
Do you think that Kingsborough is equipped to kind of do that pressing action? Can they?
Or what you could do is you put it on for about a minute and a half. Just throw it out there and then bring it back. Throw it out there, bring it back. Try to confuse them a little bit. But they're going to have to try to get the tempo back in their favor, or it's history. They're going to lose this one. But they got time. 10:30 to go.
Here's and Gabrielle Gomez. First free throw's up. Off the mark, no good. You've got to hit the free throws at the line when you're behind. Jump ball situation. Possession hour will go to Queensborough Community College. Well, so possession
You're right.
hour
Yep,
goes
Queensborough. Yep.
Goes Queensborough.
Yep, on the alternating possession, Queensborough gets it.
So Queensborough will take over, and that's when you have those free throws opportunities, especially those 1-on-ones. Those are
you're
killer.
not kidding. You're not kidding. They've missed several of them already in the second half.
This is Bethea, hands it over to
Looks like they were in a man-to-man.
Going to a man-to-man defense, a different look here. This is over to Bethea.
Oh.
Bethea gets inside, and they're going to get a bump here. Looks like they'll get on Rossi. A pushing foul on Rossi. And that's her third. Non-shooting foul. Inbounds here for Cassandra Davis. Bounce pass trying to find over to Leathers.
Nice.
Stolen away there by Farmer. Farmer is able to recover. He hands it over to Rochelle Tomlinson. Hands it out over to Gomez. And they'll reset the offense with 18 on the shot clock. Gomez left wing. Hands it over to Tomlinson.
Here's Farmer.
Here's Farmer on the left side. Guarded by Tavares. Dribble drive is denied.
Wow.
But they're going to get the foul call, it looks like, on Leathers. And Tomlinson's going to go to the line for the 1-on-1. Is that over-aggressive causing too much problems and causing the foul trouble here by Queensborough, Coach?
Yeah, you know, they're a little tired, Queensborough, right now, so they're kind of reaching a little bit. The Farmer's almost like 30 feet out. You don't have to foul it just yet. But here we go again on a one-on-one. They got to start making these.
Well, after next foul, first free throws up and in. The next foul is a double bonus foul, so they'll get 2 free throws. So,
That's right. And Queensborough only has 5 so far, 5 team fouls.
and with the clock stopped, this is a golden opportunity for the
Absolutely.
Wave to score and cut into that deficit.
Absolutely.
Tomlinson, check that Farmer. Second free throw's up. Off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound here by Moody. Putback is no good. And a rebound by Bethea. Again, another opportunity at the free throw line for Kingsborough. Wasted. Bethea, 46-28. Her team's in the lead. 9:32 remaining. Bethea finds Tavares along the right wing. She'll put up the right wing shot. It's no good. Deflected out of bounds by Farmer. And Farmer had not touched that ball. That was going out of bounds.
It sure was.
Kingsborough basketball.
Kingsborough's trying to up-tempo just a little bit by playing a little man-to-man defense instead of getting, and they got out of that zone.
This is Tavares along the right side. Tavares guarded tightly by Gomez. Inside over to Noblin. Posting up against Moody. Kicks it back out. Tavares. Top of the key. This is Leathers. Leathers will try the top of the lead. 3. Good! A huge shot that by Slomo Leathers. Medina pressing his defense on. This is Tomlinson, 49-28, 9 minutes to go. And another traveling violation call, this time on Farmer. The 22nd turnover of the night for Kingsborough.
Wow. Unbelievable.
49
That 3 really hurt. Wow.
It could prove to be the dagger. Here's Bethea along the right side. Bethea tries to get inside, driving against Moody. Kicks it back out to Tavares. Ball's loose on the floor. Still loose. It's recovered by Leathers. 10 on the shot clock. Guarded tightly by Farmer. 8 on the shot clock. 5 on the shot clock. Here's Noblin. He's going to have to put it up. Finds Davis cutting to the basket. And the Kingsborough faithful with a large cheer.
No, that'll just about do it on that one. Oh, boy. Wow.
51-28, 8:18 to go. And a timeout taken by Kingsborough Community College. What a turn of events here at Hostos Community College. And Coach, I mean, just Queensborough, relentless pressure, crashing the boards, attacking the basket, getting those putbacks. Kingsborough, too many mistakes, too many turnovers, and just shooting terribly from the field.
Queensborough's hungry, man. They're hungry. Even when they had the lead, they so up-tempoed it, and they want to play the way they want to play. And that last 3, it's going to be a rough one for Kingsborough to try to pull this one out.
I mean, you look at the percentages. You look at the percentages of the shooters, and for Kingsborough, 2 for 9, 1 for 6, 1 for 3, 0 for 7, 0 for 4. Just horrible, horrible nights from the field for Kingsborough.
Because that Queensborough is in foul trouble, Kingsborough's going to have to go to the basket and get them in foul trouble some more. And they're a little tired, Kingsborough. But he's subbing in such a way, he's keeping fresh bodies in there. But Kingsborough, I would say, oh boy, it's going to be difficult. They got an outside shot, but they better get started right now and make some one-on-ones. And again, Queensborough only has 5 team fouls.
All right, so.
And Kingsborough is in the bonus, of course, shooting 2 on the next foul.
Here's Gomez, swings it out over to Farmer, left wing. Kingsborough's got to make their move now. Inside to a cutting Farmer in the lane. Who's the handle? Well, get a whistle here and a foul called. And Farmer will go to the line shooting 2. So there's that aggressiveness by Farmer. Foul is on Noblin. So Farmer will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. And now Kingsborough with the advantage of into the double bonus. So 2 free throws the rest of the way. First free throw is up and in. Farmer 3 for 4 from the free charity stripe with 9 points. Check that 4 for 5 from the free throw line with 9 points. And the ball. Oh, somebody doing some decorating behind the basket there.
Yeah, looked like some piece of wood fell down.
Second free throw here by Farmer. Up and in. 51-30, 8:09 remaining. Kingsborough must get stops on the defensive end.
She has 10 points.
10 points for Esther Farmer. And this is Bethea. Has it along on the right side. Guarded by Tomlinson. Swings out over to Tavares, right wing. Tavares drives to the basket. The layup attempt, no good. Rebounded by Amrasi. Hands it over to Gomez, and exactly what Kingsborough needed. Gomez now, top of the circle, swings out left wing. Shell Tomlinson for three. Too strong, no good. Rebound by Noblin.
Looks like Kingsborough's in the zone. I don't know. I think I might go man-to-man, try to up-tempo just a little bit.
Looks like a 1-3-1 zone
Yeah,
here, Coach.
that's exactly what it is, a 1-3-1. That same defense we used most of the season here at Hostos.
All right, this is Leathers, guarded tightly by Tomlinson. Deflected, and they're going to call Farmer for the reach-in foul on Bethea. That's only the 16th foul, so a non-shooting foul, but the next foul will put Queensborough into the bonus. 7:18 to go, 50-31. Queensborough's Lady Tigers with the lead. That was the second foul on Farmer. Here's Tavares, bounce pass inside to Noble, posting up from the right block.
Ooh.
Shot no good, but she was fouled, and she'll shoot 2 free throws. I believe that was on Moody. That's her third. So both teams in a lot of foul trouble here in the second half.
Yeah, it sure looks like Queensborough's in a better position. They got a pretty nice lead at 51-30.
First free throw is up and in for Noblin.
Yeah. That's what I mean about Queensborough. They're very consistent. Each of them has their role. They don't try to do too much. They complement each other. If you go low post, they swing it out for a three. You shoot a three, then they post you down low. Very nice, well-balanced, well-coached team.
They do really the basic things very, very well.
Very well. Very well.
Second free throw's up and in. 53-30, 7-11 remaining. The window of opportunity closing on Kingsborough Community College. Gomez swings it out. Over to the left wing. Tomlinson now to the top of the circle. Now over to the right wing. Here's Farmer. Well, Greene will check back into him. Here's Farmer. Gets inside. Off the backboard, no good. And rebounded by Davis. Bethea looking to push it up. And now will slow down the pace of the basketball game. 23-point lead here for Queensborough. Swings it over to Tavares. Right corner three. Good!
Oh.
And that might be the dagger right there.
That's the dagger right there.
56-30. 6:35 remaining. Well, Greene left wing. Hands it over to Tomlinson. Back over to Gomez, top of the arc. 2-3 zone defense here from the Lady Tigers. Tomlinson gets inside. The running layup, no good. Put back attempt is good and one. So finally something going Kingsborough's way. Stephanie Moody with the putback.
Might be a little too late. Might be.
That's Moody's 6-point. She's 2 for 2 from the free throw line, and first free throw's up and in. One thing about when you're down by so much, you got to hit your 3-point shots. And so far, Kingsborough has only hit one 3-point shot the entire night.
That's pretty rough. Pretty hard to win a game like that.
56-33, 6:13 remaining. As this is Leathers against a 2-3 zone defense. Swings out over to Tavares. Tavares gets it inside to Noblin. In the interior, and Noblin, very, very tough to handle here for Moody. Looks like Moody picked up her 4th foul.
That's what I mean about that teamwork. She just hit a big three, so they came to get her. So she gave it to her friend, a teammate down low post. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
I mean, you look at Queensborough; they have everything you really want for a team. They have good to decent outside shooters, and they have very physical interior players that makes it very tough to guard.
They're tough, man. They're well balanced, smart, well coached. You're exactly right. If you got the outside shot, we'll take it. If you come and give me, I'm going to post you down low, and vice versa. You double me down low post, I'm going to my shooter.
Second free throw is off the mark, off the side rim, no good. Rebound by M. Ross. He gets over to M. Yorgo.
And they're still pressing. They still got some people up there. Yeah. Oh, now they're going back.
Showing a little bit of pressure, even up by 23 with under 6 minutes to go. That shows you how aggressive Coach Medina is.
Yep. They're in the zone now, but he's not taking no chances.
This is Gomez. Gomez ball fake, gets inside, kicks it back out. Farmer should try the right wing jump shot. Off the mark, no good. Ball's loose. Rebounded by Greene. Now kicks back over to Gomez. She'll try the three. Air ball, no good and out of bounds. And it will be Queensborough basketball. If the score holds, Queensborough will be celebrating their 2nd championship of all time and their 2nd championship in a row.
That's correct.
A tough team and a very resilient team to be winning their 2nd title. I talked to Coach Medina. He says he wants to start a dynasty here. There's Cassandra Davis. Might have gotten away with a travel there. Jump shot off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Noble. Putback is good. And one. She'll go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. Well, they waved it off.
Traveling, no
All the
basket.
travel. But you can tell these officials have been really hard on the travel calls because so many been called tonight.
They sure have. These kids got some happy feet.
Swings it out over. This is Yamgarin. Now it's out over Natalie Proveromo, who checked back into the game. Now over to Farmer, left wing. Farmer guarded there by Tavares. So back it over to Farmer. Left wing. Gets inside the lane. The layup off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Goblin. Brings that over to Tavares. Running down the right side. Puts it up and in.
Wow.
Coast to coast for Stephanie Tavares.
I don't know if you're looking for an MVP. That young lady that just scored the basket, I don't know. Pretty consistent.
And it looks like it's going to be a complete substitution here for Queensborough at the next whistle. Here's Tomlinson. Now over to Proveromo. Back over to Thompson, top of the key. 4:33 remaining, 58-33 the scoreline. This is Tomlinson. Swings out over to Farmer. 8 on the shot clock. Farmer gets it out, kicks it back out. Proveromo, right corner, 3. Off the right rim, no good. Rebounded by Amrossi. Gets it in and 1.
Number 14, Natalie Amrossi.
Amrossi with 4 points. That was her 4th rebound.
Uh-oh.
Second.
And we get a full substitution here.
Substitutions for Queensborough. Number 20, Katrina Robinson. Number
Jennifer
22,
Greene
Jennifer
checks in.
Greene. Number 40, Sahara Mirage.
Mirage checks back in.
41, Melissa De Jesus.
De Jesus checks back in.
And number 33, Marisabel Molina.
And free throw is up and in for the and one attempt.
Rossi completes the three-point play.
All right, so we get it over to Katrina Robinson. Just Robinson, a starter, and is back with 4:14 remaining. It's unbelievable. Robinson dribbles to the left wing. Here's over Molina, who checked into the game. Swings back over. This is Greene, right wing 3. Off the rim, no good. Farmer gets it. Trapped in the corner, able to get it out, finds Tomlinson. Tomlinson looking to push. Under 4 minutes remaining. 58-35. This is Oyamgarin. Kicks back out. Tomlinson swings out over to Farmer. Farmer ball fake, drives inside. Right hand shot goes up and in.
Hester.
Shots are finally going down for Kingsborough Community College, but as you said before, Coach, it may be a little too late.
Yeah, I think so. Somebody like that with only 1 foul, you give her maybe a minute and a half, let her get her act together, rest, and then come on back. But we don't know what the coach is thinking. So, but she's a player, man. She's a player. You need her in the game.
Farmer is the leading scorer with 10 points on the evening. Second free throw is up and in.
Farmer completes the three-point play.
20-point lead, 58-38, 3:41 remaining. Robinson hands it out over to Molina, guarded tightly there by Proveromo. Molina able to dribble away. Looks like she got a reach and foul here on Proveromo. That's her second.
Team's ninth.
Marisabel Molina, a freshman from Queens, New York, went to John Adams High School.
Seems to have a lot of fans in the stands.
First free throw is up, and off the side rim going, but rebounded by De Jesus. New possession here, a new clock for Queensborough. Molina for 3. Air ball, no good. And it's out of bounds. And we'll go to Kingsborough Community College. Coach, you always have those like 11 person on the team players that always seem to be the fan favorites, and always seems like that.
Absolutely. They don't play too many games.
As a shot by Farmer again
my
on the end
word.
one.
Whoa. Unbelievable.
Well, we have to ask you, Natasha Artis, why'd you leave Farmer on the bench for so long?
That'll be the big question.
As Jesus has to check out with 4 fouls, and Leathers will check back in. Farmer with 15 points as a team high so far. Up, off the side, no good. Rebounded by Katrina Robinson. Under 3 minutes, under 3:13 remaining. 58-51. There's Leathers, has a left wing. Leathers kicks it back out, swings over to Robinson. Jennifer Greene gets blocked and recovered by Oh,
That was
Yamgren
a
gets it out.
tremendous block.
Gets out over, trying to find Tomlinson, a bad pass, and into the television area. Another turnover here by Kingsborough Community College, the 23rd. A 17-point lead with under 3 minutes to go, and that trophy is getting warmed up here for Queensborough Community College. Jennifer Greene, bounce pass, kicks it out inside, off glass and in for Katrina Robinson. Robinson with her 10th point. Thomason rolling the ball up the floor, trying to save as much time as possible, down by 19. This is Farmer. Over to Yamgren. Kicks it back out. Now over to Pomeramo. Swings it out over to Thomason. Finally gets a handle. This is the left corner three from Farmer. Air ball no good.
Oh!
Put back by Yamgren, no good. Put back by Amrasi, no good. And finally knocked down of bounds. Looked like there was a foul there on Yamgren with no call. Amrasi checks out. Theodore Santa Claus checks in. 60-41. Nearing the 2-minute mark, and looks like Queensborough will be celebrating their second title. Ball stolen away by Santa Claus. Gets an outlet pass over to Tomlinson. Tomlinson drives inside. Good and one.
What a difference it has made since Farmer came into the ball game. What a difference.
That is her first field goal. Tomlinson shot 1 for 10 from the field so far tonight. But Farmer definitely has provided the spark in tonight's game. Unfortunately, she was on the bench for most of the second half. Second free throw's up and in. A 16-point lead, 60-44. Lady Tigers looking to pressure on. This is Jennifer Greene, gets it inside over to Barra. Turnaround shot off the mark, no good. Santa Claus gets the rebound. Finds Farmer. Farmer looking to run. Farmer brings it back out. It's over to Thomason. Thomason back over to Farmer, right wing. Farmerson drives inside. Gets by everybody. Layup goes in. Farmer heating up late. 17 points for Esther Farmer.
Wow. Is this unbelievable or what? That Farmer is something. You need her in the game, man.
60-46, 1:17 remaining. It's stolen away. And we're going to get a charge here. Check that out, block on Molina. As Yamgren collided with Molina. And that's 2 foul shots, so it might be difficult, but there is a little light at the end of the tunnel here.
There is a little bit of light. I wouldn't be surprised if the coach brings in a couple of subs that were starters and bring them right back in this ball game.
Yamgren, who got hurt on Tuesday night, will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. Yamgren really hampered by her injury, only has 3 points. First free throw's up, gets the roll. Minute 15 remaining. Still not impossible.
I don't know, Natalie, I think Natalie's a starter. I mean, she might be able to get back in this game.
Roll does not go this time, and rebounded by Moran. 2 things, free throw shooting, and all those turnovers really will be the bugaboo of Kingsborough tonight. This is Katrina Robinson along the right side. Hands it out over to Jennifer Greene. She'll get called for a travel. Queensborough getting sloppy late.
Yes, sir. Farmer's the key.
So under a minute to go here, as Farmer loses the handle of the basketball, knocked out of bounds by Leathers, but it will remain Kingsborough basketball. 54 seconds remaining. Esther Farmer with the game high so far with 17 points. Sign out for the Wave. Finds Tomlinson. Guarded by Greene along the right side. Bounce pass over to Farmer. Ball fake. Kicks it back out. This is Tomlinson. Drives inside. In the lane. No good. Ball's knocked loose. Try to be saved by Thompson. Knocked out of bounds and will remain. Let's check that. We'll go with Queensborough Community College. And that might be it for the Wave this season. Queensborough Community College, the #1 seed. As the ball is stolen away, This is Provorova, finds Thompson, lays it up, and in.
Michelle Tomlinson.
And we have word now of the CUNY Con Edison MVP of the tournament, Melissa DeJesus for Queensborough Community College. 13 rebounds and 7 points today. Shot clock is off. Molina will take the shot from the left corner, off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Oyamgarin. It's stolen away there by Leathers. Stolen away there by Tomlinson. Tomlinson finds Pomeromo, puts it up and in. So it's respected second half charge here by Queensborough Community College, but it's too little, too late.
Absolutely.
60-51 the final, and Queensborough Community College with their second ever Women's Community College Basketball Championship. Coach, your thoughts?
Nice comeback, but I thought, the Farmer situation, as soon as she came back in the game, they really made a run, but coaches make decisions, so.
Well, Esther Farmer sitting on the bench for too long, too many turnovers and too many second chance points here for Queensborough Community College. And really, that was the story of the second half of the game.
I thought they had to come out a little bit more fire when they were down, maybe a little bit of a press, maybe a little man-to-man. Try to take a tempo to Queensborough, as Queensborough did to them. They had to lead and still press them.
All right, as Commissioner Zach Itkovich now heads to center court to present the trophy. And Coach King, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
And it was a pleasure to do the game with you in the second half.